So let's start with a simple question. What do you like in a person? Chances are that your first thoughts might be physical. Maybe you'd say, I like someone tall, or I'm into people with green eyes. That's pretty normal. We often think of attraction in terms of appearance, how someone looks, how tall they are, or whether they have that movie star smile. But then, something weird happens. Have you ever looked back at the people you've had crushes on, or maybe even dated, and realized they don't really look alike at all? They're not exactly your so-called type. Or maybe you met someone who, on paper, was your ideal match, checked every box, looked the part, and yet, when you met them in real life, something felt off. You just weren't feeling it. So, what's going on here? It turns out that attraction isn't just about looks or stats. According to psychology, there are 3 key things that fuel genuine attraction. First, you see the person as approachable. Second, you believe good things about them, that they're kind, smart, honest. And third, they make you feel good, emotionally safe, happy, and maybe even excited. If just one of these is missing, the whole thing can fall apart no matter how flawless they seem from the outside. That Hollywood grin? Meaningless if it doesn't come with a good vibe. With that in mind, here are 6 surprising psychological factors that can make someone less attractive, even if they look like they just stepped off a movie set. Number 1, sleep deprivation. Being sleep deprived doesn't just mess with your energy levels, it can seriously sabotage how people perceive you. No matter how much coffee you chug or how much makeup you put on, a lack of sleep shows up in subtle but powerful ways. It affects how you carry yourself, how you talk, how alert and responsive you seem. And when you meet someone for the first time, you don't get a ton of time to make an impression. People make snap judgments about others in seconds, and those early impressions tend to stick. So, if you're dragging your feet with droopy eyes and low energy, you're not exactly sending signals of health or vibrance. And yes, attraction is linked to perceived health. People unconsciously look for signs that a potential partner is physically and emotionally well. Sleep deprived you? Not quite giving off date me energy. Plus, studies show that lack of sleep can make you appear less trustworthy, less friendly, and even less physically attractive, even if you think you're hiding it well. So, if you want to level up your presence, start with the basics. Get some quality sleep. Your brain, body, and potential dates will thank you. Number 2. Body smell and scent compatibility. Let's get real. Body odor is a sensitive topic. We often think of it as a hygiene issue, but there's more going on under the surface, literally. Yes, it's important to stay clean and fresh, but there's an even deeper layer to scent and attraction, one you can't totally control with deodorant or cologne. It's something called the Major Histocompatibility Complex, or MHC for short. This is a group of genes tied to your immune system, and it actually influences your natural body scent. Here's the crazy part. Research shows that people are more attracted to the natural scent of someone whose MHC is different from theirs. Why? Because from an evolutionary perspective, choosing a mate with a different immune profile helps create genetically diverse and healthier offspring. In other words, your nose might be leading the way in finding someone genetically compatible, even if you're not aware of it. So, if you've ever met someone who seemed great, but something just didn't click, maybe it wasn't their personality or looks. Maybe your body just didn't vibe with their scent, and that's okay. That's biology doing its thing. Number 3, obsessing over appearance. Let's be honest, we all care about how we look. There's nothing wrong with taking pride in your appearance. Dressing well, staying fit, and investing in self-care? Totally valid. But there's a tipping point. When someone becomes overly focused on how they look, constantly checking mirrors, seeking validation, or prioritizing appearance over connection, it can actually backfire. Initial attraction might be visual, yes, but long-term attraction? That needs substance. If all someone talks about is their gym routine or how many likes they got on their last post, it can come across as shallow. And while confidence is attractive, narcissism, not so much. Psychologists have found that people who are overly concerned with how they appear can unintentionally make others feel inferior or disconnected. It creates a barrier, like you're watching a performance instead of engaging with a real person. So yes, take care of yourself. Be proud of how you look, but let people in beyond the surface. Number 4, lack of humility. Let's say you just crushed a big project or accomplished something awesome. How do you talk about it? If your answer is, I did it all myself, I'm basically a genius, well, that might not land so well. Humility, having a grounded and modest view of yourself, is actually a huge green flag when it comes to attraction. Humble people tend to be more approachable, relatable, and trustworthy. They make others feel valued and respected. And no, being humble doesn't mean downplaying your achievements. It means acknowledging the bigger picture. Maybe your mentors helped you. Maybe your friends supported you. Maybe your success wasn't a solo act. In relationships, humility matters even more. Studies have found that humble individuals are more likely to build strong, lasting connections. They're better at resolving conflict, showing empathy, and giving credit where it's due. So next time you achieve something big, share the spotlight. It might just make you more attractive than any flashy success story ever could. Number 5, excessive smiling or arrogant vibes. Smiling is great most of the time. It makes you appear friendly, open, and confident. But as with most things, moderation is key. If you're smiling constantly, especially in a way that seems forced or exaggerated, it can actually have the opposite effect. People may perceive it as fake or overcompensating. On the flip side, looking smug, puffed up, or like you're trying to dominate every room you walk into can also be a turnoff. These nonverbal cues send messages, even if you're not aware of them. A study from the University of British Columbia found that women, in particular, were less attracted to men who smiled too much in photos that appeared staged. It gave off an impression of inauthenticity or self-importance. So how do you strike the right balance? Genuine smiles, natural body language, and authenticity go a long way. You don't need to look like you're auditioning for a toothpaste commercial. Just be real, and your natural charm will come through. Number 6, closed-off body language. Your body speaks volumes before you ever say a word. Think of it like this. You're at a social gathering, and someone across the room is standing tall, with their shoulders relaxed, arms open, and posture confident. Now picture someone in the same room, arms crossed, legs tucked in, hunched over. Who would you feel more comfortable approaching? Studies have shown that people with expansive body language, open gestures, good posture, relaxed expressions are perceived as more attractive. They signal confidence, approachability, and warmth. On the other hand, contractive body language, crossed arms, closed-off stance, slouching, can make you seem guarded or unwelcoming. Of course, there are times when we all get shy or nervous, but being mindful of how you carry yourself can help others feel more at ease with you and boost your own confidence at the same time. So, stand tall, keep your posture open, and let your body say, "Hey, I'm open to connection." So have you ever caught yourself doing any of these things? Or maybe noticed them in someone else? Have you tried changing how you present yourself? And if so, what happened? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss our latest uploads. Thanks for joining us here on Incredi Path. Your journey to better understanding yourself starts here. We'll catch you in the next one.